Hello one and all, this is Nerdcraft here, bringing you a 1v1 on IC Cup Test Bug here. Spawning as our red Terran player is none other than EGDeMuslim, and his opponent here spawning on the southern part of IC Cup Test Bug, the metal platform that is out in space that's connected to a planet, is Acer's own Nerchio. So, Nerchio, I remember the first time I saw it was the Shoutcraft Invitational, and I was completely blown away because this guy was crazy good, and I never heard of him. That was just me, though. If someone heard of him before that, congratulations to you. I didn't hear of him until then. I'm a big Total Biscuit fan, so when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then he won it, and then he took second in the IPL Season 2. He lost to White Rod, but this guy, he was virtually unheard of, just all of a sudden out of nowhere, bam, hit up the scene. And EGDeMuslim, probably the only British player that I can think of aside from Total Biscuit, but Total Biscuit isn't pro. And I'm super excited to cast this game because not only is it Nerchio, like one of my favorite Zerg players ever, it's EGDeMuslim, and I had never actually seen a game with him in it. So this is going to be super fun. As we can see, deMuslim is making his first barracks. He's just going to get a wall off, and because it's IC Cup Test Bug, it's a fairly large map, 3-player map, very odd map. The gold right here and stuff that has rocks in the mineral line. So yeah, you can build your expo right there, but you can't mine it. And because again it's such a big map, Nerchio's gonna opt for a 15 hatch, 15 pool. I'm gonna guess probably the pool's gonna come down here. If he goes extract for something, that'd be strange. And we see deMuslim here is building a second barrack, so probably gonna do some sort of 2 racks pressure with the bunker. Very common to see against Zerg. As we can see, Nerchio did not scout this barrack, so he does not know what's coming in. His pool now just starting. Yes, he went for a pool before he went for the extractor. Like I said, that'd be very odd if he went for the extractor before a pool on a 15 hatch build. So as we can see, the Orbital Commanding Center is now just finishing for deMuslim. Of course, he's going to have those mules, and he's going to lift the barracks and put it down here. That is definitely indicative of, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at these branches here. This is definitely indicative of 2 racks pressure because now the Marines don't have to go all the way around here. They just go straight over there, and he's possibly going to rally pretty soon. deMuslim bringing his scouting SCV in. He scouted up here, saw there's nothing there. He knows where it is. He's going to see this hatch and be like, ooh, goody. But unfortunately, he was not able to get that bunker there in the mineral line. As we can see now, the drones are trying to just get it out. There's going to go the bunker right there as the first Marine comes in. He's going to try and kite those drones, but Nerchio, with great multitasking here, going after the Marine and also the SCV. So this bunker is not going to finish. This is going to be a pretty hardcore fail. But most Zerg players at Nerchio's level know how to hold this pressure off. I mean, it's almost completely standard to do a 2 racks build against a Zerg as a Terran player. As you can see, deMuslim lost 1 Marine, and now he's just trying to bring it back. He's going to lose this other Marine. Yes, he does lose that Marine, but he's going to lose a lot of Zerglings. He's actually going to lose all of those Zerglings. 2 Marines for 6 Zerglings. Sure, we can go for an even trade on that. Well, actually, no, it's 50 more. It was 50 more for Nerchio, but, yeah, 50 more. I'm sorry, I just thought was that right? So you can see Nerchio is going to start going in for defense here. We're going to put up a spine crawler there. I like this a lot. Metabolic boost is now on its way. Pull the drones from the extractor because, that's what you do. I just want to see something. Can I see it? No. I learned that apparently around this part of the Vespian Geyser, there is like what appears to be, the best way to describe it, trying to be not so crude about it, but a butthole pretty much. And so I kind of wanted to see if I could see it, to see if it was truly true. And truly true. Interesting. So we can see deMuslim now going to go with a wall off with these 2 barracks, which is a very good idea while he expands. This is what's really hard. I always have problems with this as a Protoss player against Zerg, but run-bys. Oh man, do I lose to run-bys. I mean, I'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm on 3 bases. I'm going to push out with my Colossus Stalkers, and all of a sudden, where are all my probes? I mean, that's just something that happens. It's really good Zerg tactics are those run-bys. Take advantage of army misplacement. As you can see, 2 factories going down from deMuslim. I'm trying to see his income here. Not that much gas. I mean, possibly Marine tank push, but really, with that amount of gas that he's bringing in, unless he goes for these refineries right away, but by the looks of it, he's not. I'm going to go with some sort of Hellion play, possibly. Maybe double reactor or Tech Lab reactor into Blue Flame Hellions. Not sure which one it could be, but, you know, for all I know, he could put down the Tech Labs on both and go tanks. And as you can see here, apparently there's 2 scans from EGDeMuslim. And EGDeMuslim's justification is, I have no idea what Zerg can do. Might as well try and see it. From what I've heard, EGDeMuslim's worst matchup is TVZ. He has a hard time against Zerg players, but hey, who doesn't? And as we can see here, Tech Lab and Reactor going down for this. So yeah, I'm gonna say this is Blue Flame Hellions. Mules over Zerg, says aAaNerchio, and AIDS over everything, says EGDeMuslim, except for Zerg. Bad joke, says aAaNerchio. Oh, I just got that. Alright, so we can see Blue Flame Hellion is now being researched. This was right before the Blue Flame Hellion patch. You know, again, nothing happened in that patch, just changed the colors to make more sense, really. Although I do find it funny how as soon as the icons change, before you know it, everyone starts using them. I found that really funny, actually. And as you see, EGDeMuslim says Zerg infuriates him, so, you know, not a shocker there. aAaNerchio only scouted 1 factory, so that means that he doesn't know it's Blue Flame. He's probably looking at this saying, oh, it's tanks, of course. But, you know, he didn't see this reactor here. If he saw this factory with the reactor, he'd say, oh, that's Blue Flame Hellion that's being researched. So, and that is very, you know, indicative of what's going to go on. As you can see, these Zerglings kind of just going around the map, trying to see what they can find. The creep spread is starting to get good for aAaNerchio. He has an Evo Chamber and a Roach Warren down. He's getting Glel Reconstitution, as well as a Baneling Nest. And all in, says aAaNerchio. What? I hope this is a misclick. Other than that, EGDeMuslim is going to go straight for the all-in. Looks like he is, and by the looks of it, he's not even caring about these SCVs over here. He's like, whatever, kill them. I have Hellions and Mules, of course. So, looks like EGDeMuslim is going to go for a all-in-ish play. We have, that's 8 by 3 minus 1. So we have 23. We definitely have around 30 SCVs that are pulled, and here comes the engagement. Blue Flame is done. And these SCVs are literally just swarming everything. They're trying to get on the Roaches here, but the Roaches are making big messes. Everything. The Marines in the back are perfectly safe. Great kiting from EGDeMuslim. The drones are being pulled. A lot of them are dying because of those Blue Flame Hellions. The Roaches are about to go down. As we can see, the Marines are doing disgusting damage. This might actually put aAaNerchio in the back. I keep tripping over myself. As we can see, more reinforcements coming in for EGDeMuslim. He's making 3 Marines with those bailing bombs going off. Definitely beneficial. And, you know, the problem with this is that aAaNerchio has a 3rd. That is, even if he does kill a lot of drones here, he still has that 3rd to fall back on. More Lings are being created, and looks like EGDeMuslim is losing steam on this. He has a couple of, all of his Marines are virtually untouched, but other than that, he's looking pretty good. Here come 4 Balings in with Roaches. Another Blue Flame Hellion and Marines coming in for the reinforcements. Here come the Balings, and they are not going to kill that much. Actually, takes out that 1 Hellion. But, you know, a Baling for a Marine, not exactly the greatest trade. Looks like the drones are being pulled. Oh! Oh, that roasted line. Barbecue Roach, anybody? Who has that? 12 kills on a single Hellion there. This one just, of course, being that for the backup. Who says Hellions are OP? Yeah. And it looks like this Hellion, the sole survivor, is going to try and get in, see if he can get any kills, live up to his predecessor with 12 kills. He does get 1 before he dies. So, I'm very interested to see the workers killed count here. 42 to 30. EGDeMuslim actually killed 5 more workers than aAaNerchio. What? He killed around everything. If we look economically speaking, EGDeMuslim is ahead. Well, now it's even, but what? Okay, this is so confusing to me. Also, we're going to look at it's 18 to 10. aAaNerchio is ahead by harvesters, but you know, with mules at this point doesn't really matter. I mean, you're pretty much starting over. I keep tripping over my lips. It's annoying. And as you can see, blue flame hellions and marines, you know, this is all minerals. You don't really have to worry about mining gas. I mean, who cares? And looks like EGDeMuslim is going to push again. This is ultra aggression here coming from EGDeMuslim. And, you know, just a handful of roaches, 5 roaches against all those marines and blue flame hellions. That's definitely going to be indicative of the Terran being ahead. And here come the 3 hellions going to try and deny this third here. Well, you kill a drone, and there's a roach right there. He doesn't really know what's going on by the looks of it. Instantly dying. You know, that sucks when you finally get to breathe the sweet scent of freedom and air, and all of a sudden you meet marines. And as you can see here, a huge creep sweep coming up from EGDeMuslim. Now, I'm not getting all these tumors, but I don't think that really matters at this point. Here come 4 Balians from behind. Is he going to get an explosion? Oh, huge Balian explosion. 1 Balian for virtually, like, 8 Marines. As you can see here, more drones being roasted. The roaches are going to clean up everything. I've noticed there happens to be a lot of R's in what I'm saying. Marines, roaches, roasted. Hellions? No, there's no R in Hellions. And as we can see, the roaches are going to start putting some pressure on. I'm pretty sure aAaNerchio's feeling like, oh, he's lost all of his steam. What is he going to be able to do? Tech switch into tanks now. I don't know if siege mode is done. No, it's not even being researched. And the Marines, Hellions, and tanks, looks like aAaNerchio is not going to feel comfortable in engaging this. More tanks and Marines as well as Hellions. So it looks like EGDeMuslim is going to stick to this Marine, Hellion, tank pressure. But I feel that EGDeMuslim's kind of doing this because that initial push didn't kill aAaNerchio, and he's just like, well, what? I'll just make what I can and hope for the best. That's what kind of seems like it is. But you do know, that those mules are doing ridiculous. As we can see here, the economy is pretty even. Actually, EGDeMuslim's still ahead. Counter-wise, EGDeMuslim's only down by 3 because he just killed a bunch right over here. And looks like he's going to push for this third. More aggression coming out of EGDeMuslim. I'm actually really enjoying this play from EGDeMuslim. And Hellion's going to come and see what they can kill. It looks like there are no drones there. And the Roach is trying to pick off reinforcements, kind of catching this army of EGDeMuslims out of place. These tanks hopefully be able to do some damage. Tanks do have a higher DPS. When they're in unsiege mode, they also do 25 damage, 25 against roaches, so they're definitely going to be able to really hit it up. Huge fungal growth though coming out. When did the infestors get there? This fungal growth can be killing all the Hellions and the Marines. 3 Hellions right over there. Of course, as I say, all the Hellions, and that all the tanks except for 1 is cleaned up. This is actually the reinforcements there, and it looks like that infestor is going to be roasted. That looks pretty cool right there. And everything is just going to be easily cleaned up by the roaches here. Now EGDeMuslim's in a very bad spot. He has only about 6 Marines and a tank, so with 2 Hellions. You know, if he's gonna push right now, aAaNerchio might just have what it takes to win. And here we're gonna see the push. Again, no siege mode on this tank, and now it's just a standoff right here. It's like those Western standoff, except this time we have aliens versus cowboys, which was a pretty cool movie I saw. And as you can see, GG coming up from EGDeMuslim, instantly incinerating those Marines and that tank with those fungal growths and roaches. Anyway, that was a really fun game. I thought really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this game as much as I enjoyed casting it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And that's it. I am out.